This ain't no rap shit. Definitely ain't no cap shit, man. It's a whole lot of legal trap shit. Tell us who we got with us today.
You got Cortland from Cortland Brown Pictures. Social media, Cortland, you need pictures.
All right, how long you been in the photography game?
I've been in about 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
All right, when did you jump into it?
Ooh, when?
Yeah, when? Like,
after I got
when
done,
did you decide that you was gonna pick up a camera and this how you was gonna make your money?
After I got done with DJing, the Lord kind of came and told me to go get me a camera the next day. And that's what I did.
And what? You just picked up the camera and started shooting?
I just picked up a camera. I went to Wolf Camera that was open. And I told him I was trying to do photography. He told me to go, he said, get this Sony camera, get this lens, and figure it out.
And figure it out.
And that's exactly what I did.
And you figured it out?
I figured it out.
You ain't ever reach out to people like, hey bro, can you help me? Can you teach me?
I called one of my friends, Chris Bovance, A1 photographer, shout out to him. He was in St. Louis at the time. I asked him, say, bro, you think I can do this photography thing? He said, you creative enough, do it. Still to this day, me and him still talk. He still coached me through what I need to be coached on.
Do you think like when you jump in the entrepreneurship game and you pick something up or trying to learn something, it's good to have a mentor?
It is good to have a mentor, somebody that's just right there solid behind you that can help you keep going and keep pushing you on doing what you're supposed to do, because you can get lax and stop doing it and then it become a glorified hobby.
Let me ask you this though, like this day and time, a lot of people jump into the entrepreneurship line and they go to people for advice and a lot of people turn them down. What are your views on that?
A lot of people turn them down, I believe, because they're scared of putting somebody else on or somebody else doing better than them. So that's pretty much what it is out of fear of them surpassing them in their career. When there's real enough money out here for everybody to get out and get. People ask me all the time, can you mentor me? Can you show me this? Can you show me that? Yeah, let's do it. Like,
and you don't charge them or you try to tax them or try to get something in return?
Most of the stuff is just information. The shit free to me. You know what I mean? It's free to me, so why would I charge them? Now, if they need a photography class, they would come mentor me and I charge them a fee just to show them what they're doing wrong. But every photographer, every videographer shoot different. They look at stuff different. It's kind of like a preacher. You can have one verse and 5 different preachers, each one of them interpreted differently. So I really don't have a problem with showing somebody.
Yeah. All right, so you jump in the game, you get the camera. You still working a 9 to 5, or how's that working like?
I still get up and go to work every day. I'm one of them situations to where I've been at my job so long, been there 18 years. I'm on the downside of retirement.
So you wouldn't walk away from your job?
If the revenue succeeded what I can bring home, I'm done.
But do you think you have the maximum potential to do that if you working a 9 to 5?
I could. You say if I worked a 9 to 5?
Yeah, you working a 9 to 5. Do you think you could really focus on your craft or what it is, your side hustle, and put your all into it? If you going to a 9 to 5, come back home, and going to sleep or whatever, or you come back home or you jumping back into your side hustle trying to learn it, trying to better yourself?
I absolutely do, because I manage my 24 hours out of the day. Every day I wake up, I got 24 new hours to do what I need to do. So with that being said, it's always an opportunity to make some money. So say for instance, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, let's say, matter of fact, Monday through Friday, where I ain't got no clients. I don't have none. That's idle. I'm at home idle. I might as well get up and go to work. I might as well pull a double. That's $700, $800 a day that I can make rather being at home waiting for somebody to call or going out doing whatever. Like I said, I've been at it so long, my clients call me, everything is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So that ain't time that you could use to sharpen your skills and perfect your craft?
I sharpen my skills and perfect my craft no matter what I'm doing. Like, I just feel like that. If I'm always looking, I'm a photographer. I look through these lenses all day long. And so even when I'm riding to work, I see a new location. Okay, I can use that. Or when I'm at work and I'm on my phone, just because I'm at work, I ain't really working. I'm at my phone, I'm studying photography, looking at YouTube, doing this and doing that. I'm maximizing every minute while I'm getting paid. Like some people, it don't work. For me, it's been my formula.
So what can you say to the ones that's have a 9 to 5 and looking to pursue the entrepreneurship journey and jump out there? What advice do you have to them? You have for them?
Let your 9 to 5 supplement what you doing. So with that being said, my 9 to 5 paid for all my camera equipment. It paid for all my classes that I took. It paid for everything. So with that being said, I ain't never took out no loan. I ain't never borrowed no money from nobody. I ain't never did nothing. I got up and go get it. So when it came down to open up the business and stuff like that, I already had the capital because I worked for it. So if you want to start your own business, go do it. If you want to quit your 9 to 5, hey, by all means, quit it. But if you want to keep it, keep keeping it so you can maintain that lifestyle and maintain the lifestyle on one side and then have another life over here with the business. If you making $8 grand a month on the business and you ready to get rid of that, by all means, by all means.
So what are some pros to having that 9 to 5?
Health insurance, that's a major pro. Steady income, you don't have to really worry about, oh, I'm gonna have to make this much a month to cover the rent. It's already done.
So let me ask you this, you think a lot of people don't quit their 9 to 5 because they scared to lose their safety net?
One more time.
Do you think a lot of people don't jump into this entrepreneurship game full time and quit their 9 to 5s because they scared to lose their safety net?
No, I don't think they scared to lose their safety net. It's the fear. Not all businesses are successful. Just like I done started 2 or 3 of them before I found my niche in this.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So say for instance, you start a business and you just so have, I'm quitting my job, I'm stepping out on faith. Okay, cool. But when that business ain't making that $3,000, $4,000 a month that you was making and you got to go back to it, that's your confidence is shot. Man, I got to go back to work because my business didn't work. No, failure is the mother to all success. Go back, keep that 9 to 5, hustle harder for that. And just hustle harder for that.
And do you think that's where a lot of people get discouraged and give up at when their business do fail?
It's about the circle of friends that's around you. If you got a solid group of friends around you, they're gonna support you in your business and make sure you stand on top. If you got a good old lady beside you, she's gonna push you, say, look, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. You know what I mean? And if the business failed, it just failed. It's something that you was doing. Something that you was doing that you didn't figure out, or you didn't put max effort into it. And then if it failed, okay, look at what you failed at, start over again.
So is it key to have a support system behind you?
Absolutely. I don't care if it's your mama or your daughter, your son, it's whatever. Somebody needs to be behind you as your cheerleader. Because if not, everybody tell you, the world's gonna tell you what you can't do. You need somebody in your back pocket, somebody behind you standing on the side and tell you, hey, look, let's get out and go get it.
Yeah.
You just need that. It's mandatory to have a support system. If not, you got walking around with a chip on your shoulder. We already got that anyway.
True.
We already got a chip on our shoulder. The man walking across the street right now gonna tell me what I can't do. He gonna tell me what I ain't set up to do. So with that being said, hey, look, you need somebody to be your cheerleader. Everybody needs somebody.
Now, for real, let me ask you this, what are some of the pros when it comes to being, I guess, your own boss to a certain extent?
You get to make your own rules. You ain't got to wake up and answer nobody. You make your own schedule. You do what you need to do. That's just it. Like I say, you have no boundaries when you're your own boss.
You said that, but remember you working 9 to 5, so what are some of the pros when it comes to working a 9 to 5 also?
Well, the pros coming 9 to 5, a steady income. It's a regular paycheck.
So that's the only reason you get up and go do it?
No, I get up and go do what I do because I love what I do. Like, if I didn't love what I do, I wouldn't have been there 18 years.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy what I'm doing. It ain't really working to me. What I do ain't really working.
Yeah.
So I just get up and go. It is what it is. I go to work, I still walk around like a boss regardless. I still have that entrepreneur, that boss mentality when I get up and go to work. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I ain't gonna do. It's just the fact that I'm getting paid to do what I love.
So what are some of the cons when it comes to being an entrepreneur?
The cons of being an entrepreneur, not knowing when that check is gonna come. You're gonna have a good month, you're gonna have a good week, a bad week. If you ain't good with your money, that's a con right there.
So when you do have a bad week or you don't know where your money gonna come, what do you do like in that situation?
You gotta get out and advertise. You gotta get out and create that revenue. You gotta get out and make yourself known. Like you got to utilize your 24 hours out of the day, regardless. If all it takes is 1 hour of sleep, you gotta have that trap mentality. I'm out the hood. You gotta have that street mentality still. You gotta utilize them 24 hours out of the day. However you wanna do it, however you need to do it.
And what are some of the cons when it comes to working a 9 to 5?
Cause you got somebody to answer to. I hate that shit. But like I say, you got somebody to answer to. You got to get up when you don't want to. They're obligated for you to be there. You got to leave when you don't want to. You don't have the freedom to maneuver around like you want to. You know, that's just to come with an everyday job. Like the CEO of Summit here don't want to get up and go to work. You know what I mean? But he got to punch a clock because he got to answer to somebody too.
True.
So, like I say, it just depends. Like I say, you look at a 9 to 5 making $12 an hour, you looking at 9 to 5 making $65 an hour. Them two people still got the same job. It's how they utilize their bread. It's how they utilize their time.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure the guy at $65 an hour ain't really tripping by getting up going to work because he know what it is. Because he ain't really working as hard as the guy that's making $12 an hour. The higher you go up, the less you do.
Yeah, the less you do, but shit, the higher you go up, it's a lot more stress on you, don't think?
Nah.
You ain't got a lot more responsibilities?
I don't think so.
Depending on what field you in.
Depending on what field you in. Like I say, if you the CEO of the company, you got people in place that's doing all your work. You just oversee it. If you say no, you say no. You know what I mean? At that level, I ain't never met a CEO of any company, any business that ain't working 24 hours a day. I haven't. Show me one. Like I said, whether it's your own business or you working for somebody still got to answer somebody. I don't care if it's your old lady at home. Because if you having a bad day, you got to answer the old lady, say what's wrong. You got to tell her what's going on. So with that being said, I ain't never met somebody that ain't have to answer to nobody.
All right.
Like I said, you can't do it by yourself.
Nah, you can't, not at all. What advice do you have to those that's looking to jump out there in the entrepreneur lane and get their shit going?
Do it. Do it. That's all I can say. If you don't try, you lose it. Like I say, find your niche, find what you're cool with. It ain't about starting a business from scratch. It's about doing what you already know how to do. Like I say, it's about doing what you already know how to do, what you already been doing, and turn that into a business. Like I was watching something on the internet the other day. Dude was buying shoes or whatever from Ross and turn around putting them on Amazon or something, selling for $20 more. Hey, it is what it is. This dude probably making 6 figures. Ain't no telling how long he been doing that. But if he loves shopping, that's what he loves doing. It is what it is. Like, it's just ways about spending your money. But if you're a new entrepreneur, find something that you're good at, find something that you like doing so you can give it your all. I got a friend right now. She loves making cakes, but she's a creator. You know what I mean? So she like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can make these cakes. Say she dope. She only been at it 2 weeks, but she got that mind.
Yeah.
She got that mind to do it. I'm talking about.
So is the entrepreneur lane more about the mindset?
It's more about the person, not the mindset. Because who you are as a person dictates your mindset.
Okay.
If you're a weak person, you're gonna have a weak mindset, I believe. If you're a strong-minded person and you're able to deal with all the negativity and still be you and not deal with the peer pressure, you'll be the one to go. You'll be the one to take off. But being an entrepreneur comes with patience. Being an entrepreneur comes with patience. Like 100% patient. Because you ain't gonna take off your first year. Only a few do. Only a few do. Like me, I've been at it 13 years, 12, 13 years. I just now started popping. I just now got on. You know what I mean? I ain't even all the way on. I'm just good at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm in my lane. I ain't worried about nobody else's. I stay there. Every now and then I get on YouTube, watch some shit, learn some stuff, some new editing techniques, boom. Throw that in my back pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I say, it just comes with patience. It just comes with patience. Your turn is your turn.
Nah, for real. Hey man, y'all heard it first, man. You need pictures.
Yeah.
Cortland Brown. Been in the game for a minute, man. This ain't no rap shit. Definitely ain't no cap shit, man. It's a whole lot of legal trap shit.